Let's see what's good. What you guys feel about the whole Lust shit? This is why we went on live, really, to watch this. The Kanye West goes deep during Black History Month, giving history. Just by the thumbnail, this looks like the Rogan thing. So if they're gonna show that Rogan, I kind of think I already remember what they're talking about. But nevertheless, it'll still be dope. Let's see.
My dad was a Black Panther, but you know, when Disney makes Black Panther, now when you look it up, you don't see my dad protecting his neighborhood. You see this character that's made for Black people to idolize, that was designed by a white person and put out by a white company. So it's controlling the narrative to say, we're gonna show you Harriet Tubman, we're not gonna show you Nat Turner. And they do it every chance they get. Maleficent, they called her race of people the Moors. And the Moors are, and I just saw it again. I was just like, yo, if you erase our history, most Black people, we think we came from slaves. We don't know our bloodline, and we're given Black.
Everyone loves to talk about how everyone came, or Black people came from slave and the whole American culture, but let's talk about the kings and queens that were also in Africa and the Moors that spread throughout Egypt and out through the Asian continent. Let's talk about it all. If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it all. Let's not only talk about the American history. The culture is a lot bigger. Their bloodline's a lot bigger than what just happened in this land. Let's just make sure we say that. And we all have African culture in our bloodline if we are from the Caribbeans, because those were stops for the slaves. So it's a lot of Tainos or in different type of Native Americans that crossed over. I actually did a project for my food history course before I graduated about Mangul, because we had to take a food and do like a whole history thing on it. Who would have known? It was the Congo slaves when they got stopped at DR. Started mixing, because in Congo, I guess over there they were mashing a lot of their vegetables. They went to DR during the slave trade, and during that slave trade, they started taking plátanos, mashing, and that was one of the early births of Mangul.
History Month, and we take that like it's some gift to us. No, it's a programming to us, because also what they show in Black History Month is us getting hosed down, reminding us that we were slaves. Like, what if we had, remember when I cheated on you month? Remember when you first found the text messages? How does that make you feel? It makes you feel depleted and defeated. Black History Month is us getting hosed down, reminding us that we were slaves. Like, what if we had, remember when I cheated on you month? Remember when you first found the text messages? How does that make you feel? It makes you feel depleted and defeated.
Like I always said, celebrating Black History Month for 1 month out the year is basically you saying that for the other 11 months we'll celebrate the white history. I think there's a Spanish History Month as well. I think it's March or May. I'm not even too sure on the date. Why? Because I don't celebrate that. I don't put my energy in that. I celebrate my culture's history every single day, every single month. That's actually what I study and what I look into, and a lot of documents I like watching, and a lot of things I educate myself with. So to chalk it all down for, all right, I'm going to learn about my culture only for February, and then for the other 11 months we can learn about George Washington and all of them. It's just nothing. It's something that I've never understood. I remember being young and never understanding just, hold on, so it's Black history only for this month? Why don't we just learn it throughout the course, throughout the year? Why do we have to learn this only for 1 month? And we only learn about the same 3 characters for your whole 12th grade or 12 years in school. Unless you take like a deeper course in college, or you go to like an actual school that teaches a little more in depth, you're usually always gonna learn about Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass. Malcolm X, they don't really want you to learn too much about him. Nation of Islam, they don't want you to learn too much about them. 5%ers, they don't want you to learn too much about that. What actually happened in Africa before the slave trade, we never really learned much about that. So I chalk it up to, you can celebrate, I'll never take that away from you. That's like celebrating Christmas and everything else. You can celebrate whatever you like. But me personally, I'm never gonna chalk up learning about my culture, and learning about my people, and learning about my bloodline for 1 month. Impossible. That's like disrespectful to me. And Kanye did say a lot of powerful shit, like his dad was a Black Panther. But now if you go on Google, let's try it out. Let's see. He's right. You put Black Panther. The first thing on there is the Black Panther film. When you look over to the right is Black Panther Disney. Under it, you see a Black Panther Party Wikipedia page. You scan down, you see Disney, Marvel, Rotten Tomatoes, Black Panther, Amazon. That is insane. You don't see nothing much about the Black Panther Party. You would have to do a little bit more searching. You would have to do more searching to find history about the Black Panther Party than you would have to find history about this movie. That's insane. So what was the real agenda? But they like to chalk it up to Kanye's crazy.